Since 2003, MapAction has been applying expertise in mapping and data to make humanitarian emergency responses as effective as possible, contributing to saving many thousands of lives in the process. Our combination of technical knowledge and insight into humanitarian settings, gleaned through over 100 emergency responses, gives us a unique and highly valuable understanding of all aspects of humanitarian information management. Our strategy to 2023 defines how we will apply this insight to help crack some of the most urgent and difficult challenges ahead. Humanitarian emergencies occur ever more frequently, often in the same places, giving people less time to recover. It is always the most vulnerable, such as children and the elderly, who are worst affected. In cities, the effects of conflict, emergencies and disasters can be multiplied when large numbers of people are close together, often in unsafe conditions. The impacts are often catastrophic. At the same time, responders face a host of challenges. There is a widening gap between the scale of need and the capacity of humanitarians to meet it. Situations are constantly changing and are often not well understood. Meanwhile, humanitarian organisations need to collaborate more closely to be more effective and make resources go further. Our vision is of a world where people vulnerable to humanitarian emergencies are more resilient and those assisting them are more effective thanks to the use of good information and new technologies. We're achieving this by focusing on 3 strategic aims. Firstly, we're making limited aid go further by supporting the use of data and maps to highlight where the gaps are and target resources as effectively as possible. And we're helping to build networks of skilled people who can actively support emergency responses and preparedness in their regions. Secondly, we're helping to build resilience. We do this by promoting research and understanding of where the aid gaps and biggest vulnerabilities are, particularly in urban communities. And we're influencing standards and policies that have the potential to make humanitarian responses much more effective. Thirdly, we're working collaboratively to provide advice and training on technical solutions we know to be effective. We're also helping organisations to reduce the time and effort required to get the information needed in emergencies by automating repeat processes. We're also working with other organisations to collectively fundraise and share back office services to make funds go further. All this work is underpinned by our vision, our unique approach, expertise and values, and our evolving theory of change. Voluntary service, continuous innovation and transparency are core to MapAction, and we uphold the humanitarian principles of humanity, impartiality, independence and neutrality in everything we do. There is much to be done, but we stand ready to support our partners around the world to save lives and strengthen livelihoods. Find out more about our strategy to 2023 at mapaction.org/strategy.